Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and welcome back if you've practiced with me before. Today's class is a 30-minute morning Vinyasa flow class, part of my morning series of classes, the 5th installment. I thought I would add a few more compact flows to this series, and it's a really nice opportunity to begin and welcome your day with some movement, breathwork and meditation, particularly when you're short on time. Today's practice, you'll need a folded blanket for comfort, and if you like practicing with blocks, you may wish to have them along for your practice today, but it's not essential. I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for joining. Namaste. And begin your practice in a comfortable cross-legged seat. Rest easily on the edge of a blanket for support, sitting tall and upright through the length of your spine. Gently roll your shoulders up toward your ears, circle back and down. Emphasize a lift and expansion across your chest, open and receptive. Leave the eyes open if that feels best, and if it feels good to close your eyes here. Let your brow be smooth, your eyes soft. And let's begin together by breathing together, inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling completely, letting go of any gripping in your body, whatever might have accumulated while you slept. Again, breathing in deeply, welcoming your morning, and breathing out, softening and releasing. Another deep breath in, and complete breath out. Now inviting your breath to find its natural and intuitive rhythm. You might like to implement an audible Ujjayi breath, or choose to practice a quiet, intentional breath. Find your tempo. Taking a final moment here to tune in, deepen your attention to something that will inspire and motivate you into your day ahead, setting your intention. And taking one more smooth cycle of breath, and gently opening the eyes. Releasing your fingertips down by your side, and we'll start with some nourishing input for the spine and the shoulders. Breathing in, raise your arms overhead, press your palms. Exhale, lower your hands through your heart center, interlace your fingers, turning your palms forward round the spine, drop your chin toward your chest. On your inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale now for a twist, right hand to your left knee, left fingertips behind. Breathe an elegant length into your spine. Exhale and revolve to your left. 2 more breaths. And keeping your right hand on your knee now, send your gaze down to your right knee. Lift your left arm up and overhead. Breathing in. On your exhale, release your left hand to the floor in line with your left hip. Send the right arm up and over to your left. Breathing in, ease off just a little. Exhale, tip a little deeper. Inhale, coming all the way up, and reset, fingertips to the floor. Breathing in, arms sweep overhead. Exhale for your twist now, left hand to your right knee, 3 full deep breaths. Keeping your left hand in place now, turn your gaze down to your left and reach your right arm up and overhead. Breathing in. Exhale, lateral stretch, right hand to the floor, left arm up and over to your right. Breathe in, ease off. Exhale, hinge a little deeper. Inhale, rise all the way back up, back to center, and then take your hands forward. We'll make our way over the legs and into a child's pose at the back of your mat. Sitting your buttocks toward your heels, arms reaching forward. And we'll flow from here. As you inhale, press into the hands, glide up all fours, parallel the knees, the feet and hands. On your exhale, dome your spine into cat. And inhale, drop the belly, let the heart lengthen forward, cow. On your exhale, rounding all the way back into your child's pose. And again, we'll add on now, inhale all fours. Exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Inhale, arch. Soften your belly. And exhale this time, let's tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Just here for a beat. Breathing in. Exhale, knees to the floor, hips to your heels, child's pose. Breathing in, all fours. Exhale, round into your cat pose. Inhale, cow, opening the throat. Exhale, toes tuck, downward facing dog. On your inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, drop the knees, come back to all fours. Exhale, child's pose. One more time here, inhale all fours. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank pose. And lower to your belly. We'll set up for sphinx pose, walking onto your forearms, extending back through your legs. Breathe your chest forward through the window of your arms. And stay for your out breath. Let your shoulders drop. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, firm your belly, tuck your toes, press up into a forearm plank. You can have your knees down for support there. Firm through your belly, pause for a few cycles of breath. Spreading the wings of your shoulder blades wide, light tuck to your tailbone. Just inviting your abdominals to join in. And then we'll go side to side. Just dip the hips over to your left. And then come up and over to your right. Lighting up the oblique muscles, warming your upper body. Going side to side. Keep hugging the obliques toward your navel. Final one each side here. And then knees to the floor, rest back into your child's pose, arms forward. And then press your palms from here, take your hands to the nape of your neck and step your elbows an inch or two forward, lengthening into the undercarriage of your arms. And slow the rhythm of your breath. And this is your rest pose. If you need to do less anytime during the class, feel free to return here and join back in the flow whenever you're ready. Taking your arms forward now, spreading through your fingers. Take the next few breaths to arrive back in your downward facing dog. Deep breaths, in and out. And take one more smooth breath in, looking forward. Bend the knees as you exhale, and then stepping up, top of the mat. Lengthen on your inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale and fold in. Rise to stand, come up slow, circle the arms overhead. And exhale, prayer hands to your heart. We're going to build some momentum, vitality and warmth now. We'll take a few rounds of breath of joy. So stepping your feet hips width apart, bend the knees and take your arms alongside your body. In this practice we punctuate our in-breath and take an open mouth exhale, moving slow first round. So you're going to sniff a little air in toward the belly, arms sweep forward, palms up. Breathe into the middle lungs, arms sweep wide. Fill your lungs, same in-breath, arms overhead. And then an open mouth exhale, fold and let it go, arms sweep back. So you can add a little bit more pace now, same in-breath, arms forward, wide, overhead. Exhale, let it go. Keep going, pick up your pace. So it's a rapid fire punctuated inhale as your arms swing and a long cleansing breath out as you fold. If you've got any sensitivity in your low back spine, just take it easy, bend the knees, slow the movement, extend the length of your breath. We'll just take one more round in your own time. As your arms drop, release. Arms can dangle here. Hold in your fold. You can take a little sway side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly rising to stand. Take your time there. Arms can reach overhead. And then just pause, hands to your heart. And see if you can sense the beat of your heartbeat. Let your breath simmer and calm. Such a lovely practice for sweeping away morning sluggishness. And we'll keep flowing now. On your inhale, arms overhead. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, take your halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, come into low lunge, right knee to the floor, fingertips on a block or on the floor here, right glutes engaged. Deep breath in, chest bright. On your exhale, come into the half splits, hands can walk back, rock your hips back, straighten out through your left leg, any amount. Toes flexed. Pause for a few breaths. Draw your left hip back away from your left armpit. Keep your left belly long. Little micro bend in the knee if you need to. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Come back to your low lunge. This time raise the arms. Steady through your low body. Digging your left heel down. Reach a little taller. And exhale, hands to the floor, stepping up, top of the mat. Stay low, breathing in, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, left foot steps back now, low lunge. Stay light on your fingertips, pause for a breath or two. Breathe in here. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. quads engaged. And as you feel yourself breathe out, rock forward, come back to your low lunge. Arms rise with your in-breath. Pause for your out-breath. Inhale, reach to the edge of your fingers, elbows straight. Exhale, hands to the floor, and a vinyasa. Stepping back, plank pose. Breathing in, no rush. Exhale, lower slow to the floor. Setting up for cobra pose, bhujangasana. Breathe your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. And keep breathing a nice generous breath, full and deep. And take one more full breath in, looking forward, top of the mat. Exhale, stepping or hopping. Come on up. Open on your inhale. Fold on your exhale. Rise up, reach up. Hands to prayer. One more round and we'll add on, syncing your breath. Circle your arms overhead. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your waist. Exhale, right foot steps back now, runner's lunge. So back knee off the floor. Inhale here, chest forward. Exhale for pyramid pose. Lift the hips, work towards straightening. Breathing in. Exhale, come down to your low lunge, right knee to the floor, take the arms overhead. And exhale, hands to the floor, stepping up. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Left side now, exhale, left foot steps back, runner's lunge. Breathing in, chest forward. Exhale, pyramid. Lift and straighten the legs. Breathing in. Knee to the floor, low lunge, arms rise. Exhale, vinyasa, hands to the floor, stepping back through plank pose. Chest forward as you lower, low push-up. Back bend of your choice, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here, savor the rest. And sense the stillness between your breath. Eyes forward, breathing in. End of your exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Lengthen and fold with your breath. Come to stand, send the arms overhead. And exhale, pause, Tadasana, hands to prayer. Adding on now, breathing in, arms overhead. Exhale and forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift, flat back, straight legs. Exhale, right foot steps back, runner's lunge. Breathe your heart forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, hips lift, legs straighten, just here for a beat. Rebend your left knee. We're transitioning into Skandasana now. Walk over to your right foot. Bend your right knee. Straighten through the left leg. Keep the whole sole of the left foot on the floor. All 10 toes pointing to the side edge of your mat. From here, start to walk the hands forward any amount. Try and stay mindful of your comfort and ease in the shape. Ears lining up with your arms. Right knee tracking forward. Walking your hands back now. And pivot your toes to face the front of your mat. Walk your hands there to frame your left foot. And transitioning into Warrior 3. You can keep the fingertips down there. Just start to float the right leg. Arms could float up, go wide, alongside your body or forward, your choice. Once you have your balance, scan your shape, level your hip points, power up your right leg so it's not soggy. From here, coming into chair pose, slow transition now, stepping up, Utkatasana, steady your foundation, drop the hips, firm your abdominal core so you're just supporting your low back. Breathing in, press the palms, exhale, release your hands to prayer. Take another breath in, exhale, twist to your left. Your right elbow's hooking outside of the left knee, and just see that your right knee is not leading any races here. Kneecaps are even, weights in your heels. Take a deep breath in, release, and forward fold over the legs. Breathing in, lift up halfway, exhale, and take a vinyasa. Option here also is to just step quietly back to downward facing dog. We'll all meet up there. Spreading and widening through the base of your hands, the base of your knuckles. Pressing back through the top of your thighs, extending into your heels. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or float, top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold in. Rise slow to stand, arms reach overhead. Exhale, pause. Second side now, moving at a nice slow pace so you have time to breathe well. Arms overhead. Exhale, folding forwards. Breathe in, lengthen your spine, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, runner's lunge. One breath here, chest forward. Breathe out, pyramid pose, straighten the legs. Rebend your right knee now. Transition into Skandasana, walking over to your left foot. Bend your left knee, straighten the right leg. And then start to walk the hands forward, reaching out, sending your buttocks back in space, lengthening through your spine. And you're seeking sensation through the inner seam of your right thigh. And walking the hands back, pivot your toes to face the front of your mat, and walk your hands around to frame your right foot. So just when you're ready, launching into your warrior three, left leg lifts, firming your abdominal core. Balance out through the hips. And slow transition now as you step forward with control, chair pose. Breathing in, arms rise. Stay for your exhale. Press your palms. Hands to prayer at your heart. Breathe in. Exhale and twist to your right now. So knees in line, weight in your heels. Deep breath in. Release and fold over your legs. Keep it rolling, halfway lift. And exhale a vinyasa, a half low, or just stepping back, downward facing dog. See if you can stretch your breath out, find your pace, your rhythm. Next breath in, wave forward to your plank pose. And on a slow count of 5, lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. We'll set up for Locust pose. Arms alongside your body. Hollow your belly away from the mat. And then on your inhale, lifting. extending, chest, arms extend back, legs lifting. And just avoid any one part of your spine feeling abrupt. Keep the breath coming and going. Deep breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale and release. Turn a cheek to one side of the mat, flip your palms and rest. And last one here, if you're feeling energetic and warm, option to take a bow pose, bending the knees, catching a hold of the feet. Otherwise just flow with me, second final round, locust pose. Waiting for your in-breath to lift your arms, chest, legs. Let your experience feel easeful. Just keep breathing. And release. Hands by your low ribs. Gently make your way back into child's pose, balasana. Letting your spine decompress. Savouring the release of your out-breath. Taking the next few breaths to make your way back into your downward facing dog. To transition now, slow down. From here, center your left foot, raise your right leg up and back nice and slow. And on your exhale, come into pigeon pose, right knee to the back of your right hand, left leg long. Here for a few breaths. If it bothers your knee in this shape, just feel free to exchange it for a reclined hip groin stretch. Just finding a sustainable, aligned shape that offers you sensation down the outer right buttocks. Place where you can breathe, slow, deliberate breath. Taking 5 more cycles of breath. And when you're ready, walking your hands back, pressing back into downward facing dog. Pedal your heels, reset, breathe some space into the back of your right knee. And then center your right foot, reach your left leg up and back, slow breath. Make your way into pigeon pose on the left side. And if you have tighter hips and you can sense air underneath your left buttocks, try propping a blanket there to give you support. It'll allow you to turn your right hip forward more comfortably so you're balanced across the sacrum without strain. Five breaths. Breathing in, walking the hands back and stepping quietly back, downward facing dog. Last one for the class. Check in with your shape, feeling tone of your back body, feeling the warmth that you've created in your body, just circulating it around with your breath. From here, we're going to make our way into an inversion. If headstands in your practice, make your way there now from this orientation. If you're following along with me, gracefully make your way down onto your back. Grab your blanket as you go. If you'd like a gentler inversion, Your options to place the blanket under your buttocks and direct the legs up toward the ceiling. Find a comfortable position for your arms. Just settle in. We're here for the next 2 minutes. If you're comfortable, flowing into plow pose and shoulder stand, feeling warm through the back body and the hamstrings, setting up, arms alongside your body. And on an out breath, send the legs out overhead into plow pose, halasana. Pause here, take 5 breaths. Nice opportunity to re-lengthen the posterior chain of muscles. Just try keep your gaze neutral without turning your head. Keep a little hollow in your cervical spine. And taking your hands to your back, fingertips pointing up toward the ceiling. When you're ready, raising the legs. And we're here for another minute. Try and avoid any fidgeting once you feel stable. Letting your inversion, your version, be calm and easeful. For those of you who are in shoulder stand, without turning your head, if you're familiar, last few breaths here, option to butterfly the knees open and balance, taking one hand at a time to your knees. And when you're ready, returning to plow pose, legs out overhead, 5 breaths. Hands can interlace. If you're in headstand, making your way down into child's pose. And if you had your legs up, just slowly making your exit out of the posture, removing the blanket. And shoulder standers releasing, rolling out when you're ready, knees close in toward your face as you go. We're all going to meet up on our backs. And just pausing for a moment here to consider what your body needs now to release, prepare for meditation. If you've been in shoulder stand, you may wish to counter pose with fish pose. Hands under the buttocks, legs long, arching the spine. Alternatively, your body might be calling out for a twist or a forward fold. Just intuitively moving into your next posture for the last minute of movement. And when you're ready, making your way into your comfortable cross-legged seat, getting settled. Balancing a sense of effort with your upright posture, with a sense of ease in your expression, your shoulders, your belly and your hips. Gently settling the eyes closed if it feels comfortable. Become aware of your body breathing. Belly rising, belly falling. Your breath ebbing and flowing. So keep breathing on purpose here, rhythmic and even. An effortless but deliberate breathe. From here we'll practice a box breath. Imagine now drawing a square with your breath in equal parts to the count of 4. I'll talk you through a few rounds. We'll breathe together and sync our breath now. Wherever you're at, exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Continue on here for another minute. You're welcome to adjust the count to keep the equilibrium if you need to ease off or breathe deeper. The key is simply an even 4-sided breath. And finishing your cycle now, letting your breath find its own spontaneous pace. This practice is so simple and effective in reducing stress, down-regulating our nervous system, and instilling a sense of calm. Just bathe now in its effects, letting your brow be smooth, your eyes soft. Relax your tongue, and let it fill the lower palate of your mouth, relaxing down to the base of your tongue. So you can feel your whole mouth, tongue, gums and teeth relax. Dropping the shoulders, softening your belly. And just remain now established in your seat, relaxed and alert. Make contact with your intention. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Setting your mind, your day and yourself in that direction. And when you're ready, let your breath deepen and gently blink the eyes open. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope your day ahead is joyful. Namaste.